Ho, ho, ho! Welcome, everyone, to another mind-bending episode of Protect Your Mind. I'm your host, Santa, and today we're diving deep into the realm of social media truths and the reality behind those screens. Prepare yourselves for a wild ride as I challenge our resident expert, Mind.
Ho, ho, ho! It's a pleasure to be here, Santa. I'm ready to peel back the layers and uncover the truths about social media.
All right, let's kick this off with a bang. Social media often portrays a world of filtered perfection where everyone's life seems better than a movie. What's the deal with that?
Well, Santa, social media is like a highlight reel. People tend to share their best moments, but it's not the whole picture. It's like judging a book by its dazzling cover. There's a lot more inside.
What about those influencers who appear to live perfect lives?
Santa, influencers are like performers on a stage. They create content, and sometimes that content is carefully crafted to look perfect. But behind the scenes, they have their ups and downs, just like everyone else.
Now, Mind, let's tackle the likes dilemma. Many people equate the number of likes with their self-worth. Is that a myth or a reality?
It's a bit of both, Santa. Likes can boost one's confidence, but they shouldn't define your worth. It's like eating a delicious dessert enjoyable, but it doesn't determine your value as a person.
Mind, what about those who feel inadequate if their posts don't get enough likes?
Santa. It's important to remind them that social media is just a virtual stage. The applause might be loud or soft, but it doesn't measure their true worth. Real self-worth comes from within.
Let's talk about FOMO, the fear of missing out. Is it just a made-up term, or is it a real issue?
It's very real, Santa. FOMO is like a party you were invited to. Seeing others having a blast can trigger feelings of inadequacy. But it's crucial to remember that everyone experiences FOMO at some point.
But what can people do to combat FOMO and enjoy their own lives?
Santa, they can remind themselves that life isn't a never-ending party. It's okay to miss out sometimes. Instead of focusing on what they're missing, they can embrace what they have and cherish their own experiences.
All right, Mind, let's dive into the world of relationship portrayals on social media. Some couples seem to have perfect, never-ending love stories. Is that for real?
Well, Santa, social media is like a scrapbook of memories. People often share their happiest moments, but every relationship has its challenges. It's like judging a book by its happiest chapter.
What about those who feel pressure to have a perfect relationship?
Santa, perfection is a high bar to reach. Instead of chasing perfection, couples can focus on being real, communicating openly, and understanding that love isn't always a fairy tale. It's messy and beautiful at the same time.
People often compare their lives to what they see on social media. Is that a recipe for unhappiness?
It can be, Santa. Comparing lives on social media is like comparing apples to oranges. Each person's journey is unique. Instead of comparing, they can use social media as a source of inspiration and connection.
But Mind, how can they stop the constant comparison game?
Santa, they can start by practicing gratitude. Focusing on what they have and what makes them happy can shift their perspective. And remember, everyone has their struggles, even if they don't post about them.
Some individuals achieve what seems like overnight success on social media. Is that just a fluke, or is it real?
It's a bit of both, Santa. Sometimes viral success happens unexpectedly. But behind those viral moments are hours of hard work and dedication. It's like seeing the tip of the iceberg without knowing what's beneath the surface.
But what can aspiring content creators learn from these viral sensations?
Santa, they can learn that persistence pays off. Overnight success often follows years of effort. Instead of seeking quick fame, They can focus on creating content they're passionate about. And who knows, one day they might just catch that viral wave.
Well, Mind, you've certainly opened our eyes to the reality behind social media. It's like a virtual playground with its own set of rules.
That's right, Santa. It's a place where people can connect, share, and inspire, but it's also essential to keep a balanced perspective.
Before we wrap up, let's leave our viewers with a little joke to brighten their day. Got one, Mind?
Absolutely, Santa. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Ha! That's a good one, Mind. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening and entertaining journey through social media truths and myths.
Until next time, remember, social media is a funhouse of illusions, but it's up to you to protect your mind and see the world through your own lens.